Moses. We tend to picture Moses like he walked into Egypt with 10-plague energy, staff in hand, confidence maxed out. We imagine Moses as a natural leader with a powerful voice, but Moses introduces himself as a man who struggles to speak. But the first time God calls him, Moses doesn't sound like a fearless leader at all. He sounds like a man trying to back out of the room. In Exodus 3-4, at the burning bush, God says, "I'm sending you to Pharaoh," and Moses immediately blurts out, "Who am I that I should go?" Exodus 3:11. That's not boldness, it's self-doubt. And God's response isn't, "Moses, you've got this." It's, "I will be with you." Exodus 3:12. God doesn't answer Moses with a pep talk. He answers him with a promise. I'll be there. The calling isn't built on Moses' ability, it's built on God's presence. As if God is saying, the strength of this calling won't come from your personality, it'll come from my presence. Then Moses keeps piling up reasons he's not the guy. What if they don't believe me? Exodus 4:1. What if I don't know what to say? And then he names the thing that probably felt most humiliating, most personal, something many people miss, his speech problem. Moses says, "Oh my Lord, I'm not eloquent. I am slow of speech and of tongue." Exodus 4:10. Whatever that was, a stutter, a speech impediment, some kind of ongoing difficulty, Moses is basically confessing, "God, I'm not a speaker. I freeze, I stumble, I can't get the words out right." The man God chose to confront Pharaoh didn't feel like he could get the words out cleanly. And if your whole assignment is to confront Pharaoh, lead a nation, and speak for God, that sounds like a deal breaker. But watch what God does next. He doesn't mock Moses. He doesn't pretend Moses is imagining it. He reframes it. Who has made man's mouth? Exodus 4:11. And then, I will be with your mouth and teach you what you shall speak. Exodus 4:12. God didn't call Moses because Moses was naturally gifted. God called Moses knowing his weakness would force him to rely on divine help. Moses even begs, "Please send someone else." Exodus 4:13. That's how reluctant he is. So why does this matter for us? Because calling often lands on people who feel least ready. God isn't just building a resume, he's building dependence. And that's why this story still speaks. God can use a man who stumbles over his words to deliver a nation, because the point was never Moses' eloquence. It was God's power working through Moses.